Hello, welcome back to my channel.
In today's video, we'll see a few landmarks of Paris. Paris is a vibrant city that has a rich history, culture, education, and architecture. In recent times, the city has undergone significant transformations that have impacted its modern day identity. Paris has a history that dates back thousands of years. It was a Roman city during the first century, and it has been an important cultural and commercial hub ever since. The city played a central role in the France Revolution, which established the First French Republic in 1789. During the 19th and 20th century, Paris underwent significant changes, including the modernization of its infrastructure, the construction of new buildings and landmarks, and its occupation. These changes have contributed to the city's rich history and cultural heritage. Paris is renowned for its art, fashion, cuisine, and intellectual traditions. The city has been home to some of the most significant artistic movements in history, including the Impressionists, who revolutionized the art world in the late 19th century. Paris is also famous for its fashion industry, which is centered around the Rue d'Or. The city's culinary scene is equally impressive, with a diverse range of restaurants, cafes, and street vendors serving up delicious French cuisine. Paris is also home to a vibrant intellectual community with several prestigious universities, research institutions, and publishing houses located within the city. Paris has a long standing reputation for its excellent educational institutions. The city is home to several prestigious universities, including the Sorbonne, which was founded in the 30th century and is one of the oldest universities in the world. Other notable universities in Paris, including University Paris Calcutta. Paris also has several specialized institutions that focus on specific fields such as art, design, and engineering. Paris is also famous for its architecture, which ranges from medieval buildings to modern skyscrapers. The city is home to several landmarks that are recognized around the world, such as the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, and Notre Dame Cathedral. Paris is also known for its architecture, which was developed in the mid 19th century and is characterized by large, uniform buildings and wide boulevards. Other notable architectural styles in Paris include Art Deco and Gothic Revival. During the Middle Ages, Paris was a bustling commercial and cultural center. The city grew rapidly with the construction of churches, palaces, and other important buildings. In the 12th century, Paris was home, which was built over of almost 200 years and is one of the most landmarks in the city. The city was also site of the University of Paris, which was founded in 30th century and become the most important centers of learning in Europe. During the Renaissance, Paris continued to grow and prosper. The city was a hub of artistic and intellectual activity with writers, artists, and philosophers flocking to the city to take part in cultural scene. One of the most famous figures of this period was the writer Franco Rebellious, whose satirical novels and essays helped define the era. The city was also home to many important artists, including Leonardo, who spent the last years of his life in the city. During the 19th century, Paris continued to grow and modernize. The city underwent a massive renovation under the direction of Napoleon, who sought to transform Paris into a modern capital city. Many of the city's most famous landmarks were built during this period. The city also became a center of fashion and culture, with many of most important artistic and literary movements of the era orienting in Paris. Today, Paris remains one of the most important cities in the world with a rich history and culture that attracts millions of visitors each year. The city is home to some of the world's most famous landmarks. It continues to be a center of art, and it is one of the most important political economic centers in Europe. The history of Paris is a testament to the enduring power and influence of this remarkable city. In conclusion, Paris is a city that is steeped in history, culture, education, and architecture. Its rich heritage has contributed to its modern day identity, and the city continues to evolve and adapt to changing times. With its vibrant art scene, excellent educational institution, and iconic landmarks, Paris remains one of the most important cities in the world. Paris is a city that captivates the senses, ignites the imagination, and transports you to another world. It is a place where history, art, and culture converge, creating a vibrant and dynamic atmosphere that is unlike any other city in the world. The one thing that I like about the Paris is its history in perfumes. The perfume industry centers on Paris, where the creators of prestigious perfumes are based, and grace the historical capital of flowers and professional noses of the French Riviera. That's all about Paris. Hope you like it.
Please like, subscribe and share and hit the bell icon.